What's up, boys and girls, this is Jaegerchere, and on today's video I will be guiding you guys through the House of Bourbon. So if you see this icon when you click on the settlement, you should be able to identify if that is the House of Bourbon. And now we move on to the unique units and also unique text that they will provide. So they will provide two different units. First we have the Royal Musketeer, and then the other one is the Royal Dragoon. So I mean, based on their name, they're pretty straightforward. The Royal Musketeer is a musketeer unit, 160 HP, 40% melee resistant, 4.5 movement speed, and they have a pistol charge ability. So with this ability they do 44 range attack with 12 range, and it has the rate of fire of 2. Of course it has a cooldown, and their range attack, their basically normal range attack is 22 with 12 range and 3 rate of fire. And of course they will do 2 times versus all cavalry, and also 1.6 versus shock infantries. And in terms of their tags, they have the gunpowder trooper tag, heavy infantry tag, range infantry, native warrior, and also land military tag. You can train 15 of them for each trade post that you have, 12 build limit. Their cost is 75 food and 40 coin, which is obviously more expensive than a typical musketeer, but of course they have better stat with the charge ability. Next we have the Royal Dragoon, and well, by the name of it, it's just a dragoon or a range cavalry unit. So overall the unit has 190 base HP with 39 with extra 39 HP, which you get it by default since they are a veteran unit. 7 movement speed, 20% range resistant, 22 range attack with 16 range, 2.75 attack speed, which is pretty amazing. That means they shoot faster than a regular unit. And they will do they will do times 2.5 versus heavy cavalry, times 2 versus artillery, times 1.9 versus hand shot infantry, and times 0.5 versus villagers. And in terms of their cost, they are 100 food and 100 coin. You have 10 build limit of them. Their build and kill XP is 20. And in terms of their tag, they are native warrior, range cavalry, light range cavalry, gunpowder cavalry, and land military. And one more thing to check in terms of their melee attack, they are also quite nice. They have 26 melee attack, 1.5 rate of fire. They'll do times 1.35 versus heavy cavalry, 1.2 versus hand shock infantry, and 1.5 versus artillery in melee mode. And now we check their unique tech. So they have veteran and also guard upgrade. They have the Bourbon reform tech, where you spend 300 of each resource, and you will be getting XP for each technology and shipment that you have sent so far in the game. And also, well, this is a tech that also applies for now and future techs and shipments. So let's say even if for example, if you age up, that will stack. If you send a card, that will count. So all of these will stack and you will get the XP. And let's say if afterward you send a tech or you send a card, you will be also granted experience directly into your inventory, which is a really nice upgrade. And we have the royal tax, 150 food, 150 wood, you will be granted 20 gold, 20 coin for each building that you own so far. So for this, at the moment, I have one trade post and one town center. So that's 2 building, which overall gives me 40 coin. But of course, more building you have, you will be getting more. And then we have the next upgrade to 275 food. Your villagers inflict more damage to infantry. So it for a regular villager, you will get an additional 1 damage to all infantry, but for the French villagers or quarterballs, you will be getting a minus 0.34 versus all infantry as well, just because the CDBs, they have a decent amount of attack and also HP, so they're really nice in combat. So that just almost even out the attack, so they won't be that broken. So just to show you how it works, so now that we got that tech, the settlers, as you can see, this is a regular settler, they have *2 versus all infantry in all of their attacks, so either melee attack, range attack, or well, their siege attack, which I'm not sure why the siege attack should against infantry should be a thing, but maybe that's for future. And then we have this tech for 750, grants a royal horseman with all future shipments, and also enables them to be trained from the BOURBON trading post, which is this one. So once you get this, they will be enabled here, and also for all the shipments that you send. So for example, I will send a shipment, so any shipment that you send, you will get a royal horseman. They are such an amazing unit. They are a mercenary unit basically. As you can see, they have hand cavalry, heavy cavalry, cavalry, mercenary, and land military tags. They are 5 pop, 500 coin cost, 50 build and kill XP, and they have 20% range resistance, and with 30 melee attack with splash. So they will do 3 splash, which is really massive. On top of that, if you put them on stampede mode, while they're walking around nearby units, as you can see, they will do a splash damage. So as long as they're walking, they will do damage as well. So let's say if they walk, they attack, they're doing this area well, it does 2 area damage with 1 rate of fire, and it also does 5 melee attack. This is a really nice unit, and this mechanic also is something kind of new to the game, which is really amazing. So overall, this the BOURBON trading post is really nice, of course. And then for their special upgrade, you will get the Royal March temporarily, cause your units to move faster, especially on those who are on foot. So as you can see, just for an example, your musketeer, the musketeer has 4.5 movement speed, and after I get that, they will get 4.95, and the dragon had 7 movement speed, now has 7.35, and I suppose that will apply for villagers as well. They have 4.40, and by default they have 4 movement speed. So that was all about the BOURBON settlement. They are pretty amazing, and if you guys find this video useful, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notification down below, and also check the other native well, minor civilization that was added with the recent DLC. And up to the next video, stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.